guys, my name is Marley. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Cherries on Top, you guys. So today I will be talking about a couple ways on what I did to pass my Nclex. So before I get straight into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notification bells so you can be notified every single time I drop a new video. So let's not waste any time, guys. Let's get straight into it. Before I get into the video, you guys, so on my channel you will be seeing a lot of nursing content, a lot of fashion, hair, skincare, maybe a little bit of weight loss journey if that is something that God is putting on my way, just to bless you guys on my channel about. So I'm pretty much open to whatever you guys want to see. Just make sure you guys leave it down in the comments down below so we can grow together. So to begin, I am a new nurse. I just recently graduated in September. One of the things, and then I took my Nclex last month in December. So for the ones that don't know, the Nclex is basically your state board nursing test. So once you go ahead and pass all your classes and you finish those things, you have a state board test that you have to take as well. That goes for the LPNs, licensed practical nurses, and RNs, registered nurses. It is a test that I know a lot of people sometimes are struggling to take once they get out of nursing school. They pass nursing school and then years later or months later it's hard to pass their Nclex. And I feel that it is that way because schools don't really teach you how to study. They provide us with the content, but they don't really provide us how to utilize that content to pass our tests or to really grasp all of the information properly. So what I did was 2 days before my Nclex, actually, I heard about Nclex. That was one of the major keys to passing my Nclex. I heard about his audios throughout my whole nursing journey, but I never listened to them. I never did. I know it's bad. I never listened to it. So I started listening to him 2 days before I took my Nclex. So what I did was I would listen to his audios on, for example, delegation and prioritization. So I listened to that, and then I would go on UWorld and do questions on delegation and prioritization. And literally I did not take any notes. I just listened to the audio, kind of grasped everything that he was saying, utilized what I already know, and then would just go do questions on UWorld. Now if there was certain words or things that he was talking about, for example, say cardiac or whatever it is that he was kind of bringing up, and I kind of felt like I didn't know too much about the topic, I would go to my Saunders book. That is the second key, guys, to passing, for me to pass my Nclex. And it literally carried me throughout my whole nursing journey because it has a section for fundamentals, pharmacology, maternity, even med surg. It literally carried me throughout my whole nursing journey. That's one book that I could say that I have literally abused the entire time, and it's a really great investment. It did come with my tuition, so I want to say it is on Amazon as well. I will definitely check, and if so, leave the link below on where to find it. But yeah, that was a major key. So instead of Googling what is cardiac, for example, or things like that, I would go to my book, and the Saunders book, instead of having just signs and symptoms and certain stuff like that, it literally goes into depth so well to where it will talk about pediatrics, geriatrics. Like, it's amazing. So I would basically use that as a reference to look up definitions and things like that. So once I listened to the audios, I went to UWorld, which also came with my tuition as well, for I think about 6 months or so after you graduate school, after I graduated nursing school, and basically do those questions. And I kid you guys not, for the first time in my life, and I know it sounds bad, but for the first time in my life while doing UWorld, I was literally getting every single question right. And my sister can kind of contend to that because she was seeing how happy I was and things like that. I mean, clearly she didn't understand, but I was literally getting every single question right. And it's not because it was the fact that I was really understanding what the question was asking me, and I was really understanding delegation and prioritization a lot more. And it's crazy because I didn't know that I was not too knowledgeable in those sections until I was doing YouBoard. I'm like, why do I keep getting these questions wrong? I'll read the rationales, which is a great aid as well, but I still felt like I was falling short somewhere. But his videos tied in perfectly. So from there, I listened to that audio. I also listened to his maternity and peds audio, and that was one of my weaker sections as well. Like, that was a very, very weak section of mine as well. And then I would still use my Saunders book as a reference for any content that I felt like I needed a refresher on. So those three things together, the Mark Clemick audios, Saunders book, that will also be left in the description, and YouWorld are literally, I feel like for myself, is literally the key to Nclex, because we were studying for things that were up here for a test that literally felt like it was down here. By the time, and I kid you guys not, almost everything that I went over in that 2 days, from the delegation to the maternity and peds, were on my Nclex, and I felt like that was nothing but God, because I literally would have just overlooked that. You know what, I know I'm not that good at maternity and peds, let me just overlook it and try to study other things that I know I'm stronger in to kind of overlook that. But no, my Nclex was mainly maternity and peds, like in delegation and stuff like that. So I felt like by the time I got there, I was like, okay, this is easy, this is easy, this is easy. So if you guys do need for me to go a little bit more in depth on some things, please let me know. Also, for Mark Clemick's audios, I did notice that they were recently taken off of YouTube. I'm not sure as to why, but I was able to access them a different way. So if they're not on YouTube and you guys try to look them up, let me know down in the comments below so I can make another video showing you guys how I was able to access them. So once again, you guys, my name is Marley, and thank you guys for tuning in. Just make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, leave down in the comments what other videos, what other questions you guys have, and just tell me what you guys pretty much want to see on my channel. And don't forget to follow me on my other socials, you guys. It's _CherysOnTop on Instagram, and that Cherry spells CHERYS, like it is in my YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And on Facebook it is Marley Chery, MARLY, same last name. And on Snapchat it is labelle_Marley with an E. So if you guys have any other questions, please don't be afraid to put them down in the comments below, and I will definitely make another video. Alright, peace and blessings, you guys.